for the season and the impact. Again, it just goes to show everything that I've said about Ahmad so far in this video gets summarized in the score against City. The tenacity, the fighting spirit, the type of player we need at United, and the grow into the talents that, again, that we all think they can be. And if you haven't already, go watch Thierry Henry's breakdown of this goal. But this goal is just fantastic. Just last few minutes of the game, 90th minute, the way he... Manchester United, as we all know, have been awful this season. However, one of the highlights of this year has been Ahmad. And I've talked about a lot of players so far this season, different sports, but I have felt to talk about Amad Diallo, and I'm in the process of making a video on Manchester United, a deeper analysis of what's going on at the club and how Ruben Amorim might succeed or might not succeed. But for today, just for now, I just want to react to Amad Diallo because Manchester United, for as far as I can remember, really, has been a club that has thrived on breeding these young players, and Ahmad looks like to be the next thing. So yeah, without wasting any more time, guys, let's get straight into it. And I still remember when we first bought Ahmad, it was that transfer window when we were meant to sign Jadon Sancho. I believe it was 2020. We were meant to sign Jadon Sancho just right in the middle of the pandemic, and we, instead of getting Jadon Sancho, we ended up getting Amad Diallo and Pelestri, and then we managed to get Sancho the following summer, which was very weird because then you had two young wingers in Amad and Pelestri who were very talented, but then you had Jadon Sancho who was meant to be the real deal, so we didn't really know what we were going to do with those two young players. Pelestri has been sold, and then Amad has been sent on loan to a bunch of clubs, and of course, out of the two, Amad was always the most talented one. And I still think that in terms of talent, you know, not in terms of what they've done in their careers, because Sancho has definitely done more than Amad Diallo. But in terms of talent alone, I believe that Amad's talent is up there with the best in Europe. And now he has the chance to play regular football. But again, the injuries have not helped. The inconsistent structure at Manchester United also does not help these young players to develop into the stars that, you know, we believe they can be, to reach the levels that we think they will be able to reach. So that's why this season is so important for Ahmad. And now I like Ahmad. I like the fact that he's never stops fighting. Like the goal he scored against Tottenham when he went and closed down the goalkeeper. He went and closed on the goalkeeper, and then he was able to get the goal. And even this assist right here, you just look at the creativity. As I was saying, he's tenacious, he doesn't give up, but then he also has this flair and this creativity that makes him so unique. So Ahmad definitely has those tools in his locker. I just think that he's still too inconsistent. Again, we need to give him until the end of the year to make a full adjustment, a full real evaluation on how good Ahmad is and what his real potential is. But for me, at least, I can already see that he struggles a lot with consistency. And again, part of that is because of what I was talking about before, the club, and this goal against City. Talking about magical moments, this goal against City, I believe has turned a lot of United fans and just football fans in general towards Ahmad, because again, it was what I was talking about, that tenacity that he has, the fact that he doesn't give up. Ahmad is the type of player that you want at United, extremely talented and has that fighting spirit. It's just if Ahmad is able to be consistent, he can be one of the best players in the Premier League. But he has the ingredients, it's just we need to build that consistency. And again, it's also part of Amorim's job and the board's job to build a team that allows for these young players to grow into the talents that, again, that we all think they can be. And if you haven't already, go watch Thierry Henry's breakdown of this goal. But this goal is just fantastic. Just last few minutes of the game, 90th minute, the way he controls the ball, one touch. He takes 2 touches off this play. He just takes 2 touches and puts the ball behind the net so effortlessly. If he added to even this touch, if he added a bit more power, it wouldn't have gone over the keeper. He allows it to touch the floor at the exact perfect time, and the way he slots it home, he makes it in a way that even if the defender tries to go and cut, it doesn't matter because the ball is going too slow. This is This is one of the best goals so far this season, and the impact. Again, it just goes to show everything that I've said about Ahmad so far in this video gets summarized in this goal against City. The tenacity, the fighting spirit, the type of player we need at United, and the extreme talent that he has. Ahmad's the truth. It's just about his consistency now. And then again, we had Sancho, we had Pelestri, we had Amad Diallo, and then we went and signed Anthony. It's just you just look at the decisions this board makes, and it just baffles me. It absolutely baffles me. You've got a young talent. Let's try and develop this young talent. No, let's go and spend 100 million on the bum Anthony. And now you're seeing the repercussions of it now. He's absolutely fantastic. We should have never ever signed Anthony, because then you look at what's going on now. Ahmad is a no-brainer for any United fan. Starts over Anthony any day of the week. And again here, just the way he presses, oh my days. And his technical ability, and he wins the foul there. I'm telling you, if Amad Diallo played at Manchester City, the story, or if Amad Diallo played at Man City, we would be talking about him much differently. That consistency problem I was talking about before would not be as big of a problem at City, because City, I mean, not right now because they're playing horrible football right now, but City, they have that infrastructure. City have the system to allow the young players to grow. The reason why I don't really say Liverpool is because Liverpool have Mohamed Salah, and no one's taking Salah off that right-hand side. Video Salah coming next week, 100% the best player in the world right now. Even a team like Arsenal will develop Diallo the right way. Look at what Arsenal have done with Saka. A team like Barcelona will develop Diallo in the right way. A team like Benfica or Ajax will develop Diallo in the right way. It's just United are so incompetent at developing these young players. It genuinely baffles me how a club so big, the biggest club in England, one of the biggest clubs in world football, easily a top 5 football club in the world, easily a top 15 sporting infrastructure or sporting club or sporting business, whatever you want to call it, in the world, how they can be so incompetent in developing young talent, especially a player like Ahmad, whose close control really resembles Lionel Messi, whose tenacity resembles some of the best that we've had at the club. You cannot fail Ahmad. We cannot fail to develop a player of this caliber. Something needs to be done at this club when it comes to incompetence. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching to the end. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, do all these things to please help me grow this channel. And as per usual, I'll see you soon.